Hi, and welcome to another installment of the blurksick podcast. Sam, why are you watching a thing right now?
Sorry. Hello.
Sam's here.
Sam's here.
I'm here. I'm Frank. Jimmy's here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hi. Sam, I have a question for you.
What's up?
Could you stop watching that video and pay attention, maybe?
I'm totally paying attention to you.
You're not paying attention.
Frankie's so needy.
I'm not needy.
She got a double toothbrush. Look at this thing.
Oh, wow, that's so amazing.
Oh
I
my
can't
god,
see
whatever.
it.
Alright.
Toothbrush, whatever. Sam,
Yeah.
will you remember me in a day?
Yeah?
Will you remember me in like a week?
No. Did I ruin your plans?
Yes.
Okay. Of course I will remember you in a week.
Will you remember me in a month?
Mm-hmm.
What about in 2 years?
Yep.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
You said you remembered.
Oh.
Oh,
That's not funny.
It's kind of funny.
made you laugh.
I thought it was a fun joke. I liked it. So last time Jimmy got a little salty that we kept interrupting him, but
Jimmy gets a little salty every time
I-
because we interrupt him.
we kind of teamed up against him and teased him a little bit. But he should really know what he's getting into by this point. I mean,
Yeah, it's pretty typical.
seriously.
I know, I'm debating about whether or not I should be here now.
Of course you should. Because tonight we can team up on Frankie.
Sure.
You're not gonna do that though.
But we are. Because Jimmy and I were outside working all day so hard on putting up a fence and Frankie wouldn't come to help.
Oh, wow. Whatever. I helped a little bit. I held a fence thingy for like a couple seconds today. So there's that. And I got bitten by a wasp.
Oh,
It bit me
Jesus.
right in the neck. It was so stupid. I don't even know where this bitch came from. But it was pretty much all Sam's fault. She manifested it with her whatever evil ways.
Yeah, because I'm a witch.
It happened precisely when she told me that I suck in a text. And then it bit me on the neck. I don't even know how it got on my neck. This thing must have crawled from the floor all the way up me, and then all of a sudden was on my neck. And
You
at
don't
some
think it
point,
flew to you?
I was like, "What's this? God, fucking piece of shit!"
I would think you'd hear it buzzing around.
Right? No, yeah. If it flew, I feel like I would have been like buzzed, and I would have been able to see it partly. But no,
Yeah.
it was just all of a sudden it was on my neck, and it bit me. Exactly after I read her text too. So,
Right.
Yeah.
coincidence? I think not.
Maybe. But what was the text saying? Hey, you want to come over and help?
Maybe it was karma.
And I said,
Yeah.
and the other thing I wanted to do was give a big shout out to our 61st subscriber. Yay!
Yay.
Clap.
You have 60?
Clap. 61 now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you only had like 5 people.
61 subscribers. Thank you very much. To Alana Wolfchild. Go watch her game on Twitch and or YouTube. Thank you much. Shout out to her.
Woo woo.
Did you see, so just transitioning to another random topic.
It's done downloading, I'm so excited.
Yay.
Yay!
Jimmy is super excited because he got Red Faction 2.
Red Faction 2.
Red Faction 2 on the
Red
Xbox
Faction.
One.
I'm honestly hoping... it looks like the kids need something else.
Already?
Yep.
Dude,
yeah.
that's sweet.
We have
I'll totally play it after
three
this.
little kids here.
I'll totally play. Can we play after this?
Depends on how late we're going here.
What are you talking? We'd only do it for an hour. It's like 9:30. 10:30? We're not going to do shit? Alright.
Yeah, well, we've been out in the yard building a fence all day.
All we're doing is sitting down and talking.
Yeah, well, then you're running to play a game, and we have to go build the rest of the fence tomorrow.
Whatever. Whose problem's that? Not mine. I'll be fine. I'm going
Yeah,
home.
you'll be fine. You can stay up till 3 a.m. We cannot.
We don't have to stay up till 3 a.m., but we can play
Also,
a little bit.
also
if he's gonna
Brad
download
wakes
it.
up
If he's
at
gonna download it
7
already.
a.m.
If he's going to
So
download it already.
we're
Alright, so
gonna-
we go
we're
to
gonna be up at
to
7.
bed at midnight. It'll be fine.
yeah,
Yeah.
if I go to bed at midnight and wake up at 7,
Yeah, you'll be fine.
are you gonna wake up at
That's
7 with
fine.
me?
No,
Why not?
but you'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
I'm not gonna wake up at 7. I have no reason to get up at 7.
I have no reason
I
to
have
get
no
up at
kids.
7.
Not my kids.
My kid likes to sleep until 9.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah, it is very nice. He actually yells at me in the mornings when I have to go to work and he has to go to summer camp. And he yells at me for never letting him sleep in.
Oh.
Yeah, he gets pretty ticked about it.
Did you see, so we're going to talk about main news stories or whatever. Did you see Trump met with Kim Jong-Un?
Yeah, was that like his 3rd time meeting with him or something?
I don't know. Wasn't it the first? It was the 3rd? I thought it was the first time.
I think it was the first time meeting with him in his own country.
Yeah, what did they even do?
Which,
Can
believe it or not,
each-
he's the first president to go into North Korea.
Right? What did they do?
Like,
What
that
was
was a historical moment.
What was the point of it?
So, I think, and don't go make some really too far into politics, but I think it had to do with he's trying to get North Korea to denuclearize, like what Iran, obviously a failed example with Iran, but he's trying to get them to stop testing nuclear weapons and to denuclearize in order to lift a bunch of sanctions, right? Because there's been a bunch of sanctions basically saying that you're cut off from the rest of the world for the most part for trade agreements.
Doesn't he do that on purpose anyways? Aren't most of his people in the dark of what's actually happening in the world?
Yes, well, he's a very strong dictator.
Yeah, he's a dick.
From what I understand, believes
Total
that the only
fucking
way
dick.
to hold on to his power is to hold on to his people and not allow anybody else to interfere.
Doesn't that
in his
make him
country.
do a bunch of dumb shit sometimes? Like they have to go to certain ceremonies or something? I don't know. Maybe I'm just...
I did read about a thing with Sony where they were making DVD players to send over there that had like hidden compartments so they could watch other DVDs other than the government released DVDs, which they're only allowed
Yeah,
to
they
watch.
like restrict a lot of stuff there.
They do restrict a lot.
So what... So can he even understand English? Can Trump even speak?
I don't know. I think
he
there's
can't
translators.
speak.
I'm pretty sure they're using
What
translators.
happens if they discuss some shit and then they didn't want anyone else to know it? They're gonna have to kill that translator, right?
I'm pretty sure the translator is somebody that's like highly vetted and trusted.
No, can't risk it. Kill him. Bang bang.
Yeah.
Gotta go through a lot of translators.
I don't know. I would assume somebody from his country
That was
knows,
funny.
or has like has a translator, you know, so that because they're super like paranoid. They're super paranoid, so they don't let very many people in. There was like a big
Dennis
issue.
Rodman went.
Yeah, but there was a big issue with like the reporters and stuff.
That
For
translator
the first
thing-
half of that meeting, they didn't want reporters in there because they were afraid of an assassination attempt.
That translator thing was gold. I just had to set it up better, but it was funny on some level.
Really?
Right?
Okay.
I have to work on it
Yeah.
and get back to you.
Totally.
Frankie has 61 subscribers.
Yeah.
61 subscribers, bro.
I thought he had like 6 subscribers.
Well, good for you. That's awesome.
Thanks. Actually, most of them people are just watching the one video where I tattoo pigskin. It's got the most views.
Probably.
It's got the most views. It's up to 4,000.
Well, I mean, no offense, but when I like scroll and I'm looking at stuff, I'm like, oh man, that's too long. I'm not gonna watch that.
Yeah, realistically, like, what's his name? The guy who did Dirty Jobs for like a long time.
Mike
on TV.
Rowe?
Mike Rowe. He's got his own, it's like a 20-minute segment, and that's it. He was like, most people don't have enough time to pay attention to anything, so he's going to make it short. Or maybe it's 10 minutes, but it's only like a small piece.
10 minutes is way too short. You can't get that.
I agree. 10 minutes is too short.
Yeah, but look at the amount of
30
subscribers
minutes.
that he has.
30 minutes is fine.
It just depends on what you're going over and what you're listening to. Like, some people listen to podcasts on their way to work. Okay, so maybe it's
I
like a
was
30
listening
minute
to one.
skit.
I was
Yeah.
listening to one at work.
I
So
listen
a
to
whole-
comedy on my way to
A
work.
whole 2-hour one is perfect for me.
Yeah, but see, you're listening to people that have like a much bigger, you know, celebrity
Well,
role.
yeah.
So obviously you're more willing to listen to them.
Whatever.
Like comedians,
People
like
are gonna listen to me. You'll see. One of these days.
maybe.
One of these days, Sam.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna be like, "Why didn't you tag me in that video?" I'm like, "Oh, you didn't want me to tag you before."
Yeah, I still don't want you to tag me.
Alright.
I'm sorry, but I'm like Facebook friends with my family, and we talk about things on here that I don't talk about in front of my family. And not that they would probably listen to it, but you never know. So don't tag me. I'll be just the mystery person on the show that never gets tagged, that nobody knows who I am. Ooh.
Where are you going?
Get a drink. Where are you going?
Nowhere. I'm still here.
So there's the problem right there. You guys drink and then get so incoherent that it's pointless.
You're incoherent. You're lame.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
Whatever.
So, I got a story for you. So, I work with this guy, right? And he drinks on Fridays, and he's like so amped for Friday. He's like, yeah, I'm going to go have a beer. And I'm like, yeah, you're going to go get wasted? He's like, I have 2 beers. That's good for me. That gets me drunk. I'm like, 2 beers gets you drunk? Really? Are you sure? And then we were talking about, I was like, I drink Crown and I drink like Fireball or rum. That's what I drink. He was like, you're crazy. I'm like, yeah, I could totally go through like half a bottle of Crown. No problem.
Damn. Yeah, no, I could do the same thing. Yeah,
I know, but I'm like, 2 beers? Come on, dude. Like, that's not even...
I drank 2 beers and 2 shots before I even came over here.
Right? Yeah, so I don't know.
Way to openly admit drinking and driving. Good job.
I didn't say that I drove over here. Shut up.
He said before he came. You could have gotten an Uber.
Yeah.
Not that Uber runs in Madison.
Says his car, on my driveway.
Yeah, but they don't know that.
Whatever.
Now they do.
I'm not building. At least I'm not building an illegal fence over
It's
my
not
property
illegal.
line. Over the property line. What?
First off, the nursery never uses that property.
Yeah. So
Okay.
they want to use it. Then they're screwed.
Clear sign that they don't care is the treehouse that's been built for 20 years?
Yeah.
Okay, 20 years. Technically, what is that? Common law, not common law.
I don't know.
Whatever. Like, if you don't take care of your property for 20 years and somebody else takes care of it for X amount of years.
Yeah, eminent domain. No, that's where the
Eminent
government
domain
takes
is when
it.
the government just
That's
like,
where the government
hey,
takes it.
it's a nice,
But it's something similar to
it's a nice
that.
piece of property you got right here. We're just gonna go ahead and take that. Like they'll give you the value.
Yeah. They'll give you money for
No,
it.
they'll give you the government's value of it, not the actual value of the property.
Someone will appraise it for the actual value. They'll give you the money. They have to do that, but they can still just take it.
Typically they do pretty good, but they try to buy it from you first. The only time that they actually sit there and like, that's it, we're taking it, is when you refuse, and then they're not going to give you what you want for it. They're just going to give you the bare minimum.
Obviously, yes.
So if you just like sell it to them for 10% over market or 5% over market and just be done with it, either way they're going to get it if they really want it. But if they want to bitch and moan about the fence, that's whatever. I told Jimmy we should put it over here because this is our property, but he's all worried about the neighbor. So
It's
What are you worried about the neighbor?
It's a little more private over there.
it is. There's more woods over there. There's not as much to distract them and them to get barking at and acting all crazy.
All right. So, starfish, right?
Right.
A starfish lives in the ocean. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The starfish's mouth is at like the center of its body, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of time mermaids have starfish covering their nipples.
Right.
What's that about?
Oh, we're getting into this now?
What? Getting into
Okay.
what? What do you mean we're getting into this? I'm just saying that it might be a little weird. That
Yeah.
starfish is hanging out with its mouth, stimulating her nipples.
Maybe it feels good.
Maybe it does feel good.
We're talking about a mythical creature here.
What are you talking about, mythical creatures? Starfish are 100% real, so I don't know what you're saying.
Mermaids.
Are mermaids real?
That's the question.
So they're not real. Are they black?
I don't know.
That was a horrible
Segue.
segue.
Terrible.
Black Ariel? What?
This is where I knew we were going.
I read a fucking post by someone that's like, how to tell if you're racist? You're upset Ariel's black. That's it. That's all you need to know. No, that's not all you need to know. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? People aren't upset that she's black because they're racist. They're just maybe mildly annoyed by the industry changing things because she's been like a pretty white girl that gets legs.
No,
like
it's not even. It's
30,
not even about the fact
like-
that she's white. It's about the fact that she has red hair. She is a redhead.
Oh yeah, she is a redhead. A black girl, no offense, they can't have red hair like that.
I
It
mean, they
just
can
doesn't
if
work.
they dye
If
it.
they dye it, but not naturally. And check this out. But what's a big stereotype around black people? They can't swim, so
That's racist.
See, That's going a bit far.
Yeah, that's racist.
This is be a little funny, right? Come on.
No. But, yeah, you can have, like, black mermaids and mermen and everything, and purple ones, and green ones, and Chinese ones,
Yeah, they could have been.
white ones. I don't care. Ariel needs to stick to the character. The only problem with that is that they already made another movie called The Little Mermaid. Do you remember? With the girl that was stuck in the fish tank with the circus?
No one watched that.
Yeah, I totally watched that.
But nobody else
But
did.
she had, like, black hair.
Nobody else watched it.
Yeah.
It was so weird. Like, I was like, oh my god, it's The Little Mermaid. And then I saw the trailer and I was like, this is not The Little Mermaid.
It seemed like they ran out of money for the budget.
Yeah.
Because there was like the whole second half of the movie, you could totally tell that it was like they literally put up the green screen in the background with like the driving car. You know what I'm talking about? Where they have. Like,
it was that bad?
It was that bad. You could tell that that's what they were doing. Like they didn't even try to hide it. That's how bad it was.
Do you remember? There was.
Yeah, I did see a picture of the black girl that's gonna play the Little Mermaid, Ariel.
Right, Ariel.
And she did have red hair, and she was I mean, she was cute.
Exactly. She was cute, right? I don't care if she's. I really don't care if she's black or she's white. Just right, dude. As long as she's not fat and she's hot. As long as she's hot, right?
I don't really care.
Am I right? That's all I really care about.
I don't really care about any of this.
I don't even know if she's gonna have red hair. I saw it, and I don't know if it was like
she has nice
made
tits.
to look that way because you know people can change everything on the internet.
I think you got a couple different groups of people out there. You got the group of people that love the originals of Disney and hate when you change anything.
That's what it is. That's what I'm saying.
That's exactly what it is. Is that our generation doesn't want change. Like we want the originals.
Exactly. That's what they wanted. They're just mildly annoyed that they keep changing this shit.
Which I find kind of funny because we're the generation that grew up with like Family Guy and South Park and. I mean, if you think about it, we even grew up with like Mind of Mencia, Dave Chappelle, all these people that were openly racistly joking about
Carlos Mencia. All he did was steal other people's jokes. He's a joke thief, and he fell off, and that's why he's gone.
But the point is, we grew up with all this stuff that was like making fun of all these other things. And
I was trying to find a picture of her with red hair. I can't.
You must not be typing in the right thing.
I am. I saw her picture like 100 times.
What's another mermaid movie?
Splash.
Splash with Tom Hanks.
Yes.
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 He finds a mermaid. Wait, how does that? I don't even remember how that worked out.
I don't remember.
As long as she stays dry, she can be a human. But as soon as she gets wet,
yeah. I'm watching another one. It's a series and it's about mermaids, but it's called Siren.
Siren?
Yeah.
It's a series?
Yeah.
What about? Do you remember? There was a Pirates of the Caribbean movie where they like captured a mermaid. The mermaids were like violent creatures.
Yeah, that's how it is in Siren. They're violent. But they're predators in the water. I mean, realistically, they probably, if they even existed, which obviously, you know, whatever.
Yeah, but wasn't that the myth to begin with? Like the siren or the mermaid?
The mermaid, the siren.
They would lure you into the water and then devour you?
Yeah.
No, they wouldn't lure. I thought they would lure ships to like.
To the rocks, so
to
that
the rocks,
they would shipwreck.
Yeah, they would wreck. They would come aground. What do they call that?
I'm not a sailor.
Something like that.
I was in the Navy.
But wasn't? Do you remember? Wasn't in How I Met Your Mother? They were talking about mermaids and manatees.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. There's a lot of them that talk about mermaids and manatees, and that the sailors were just hallucinating, and it was really...
Which is probably what was happening. I mean, you're out on the water for a while, they probably eat moldy bread, just like the Salem witch trials, the whole thing.
And they're not getting enough vitamin C, and they're getting goddamn
I don't understand
scurvy.
why it's so unrealistic for a mermaid-type creature to exist. Obviously not that looks like they look.
Have you ever seen...
But... I mean, what? We've explored 10% of the ocean, 20% of the ocean? We can't even get to the bottom of it.
Yeah, whatever. The other
fish that they...
the other 50% is just filled with plastic now.
Did you see that they found a new fish? They're naming it after Wakanda or whatever. From
Wakanda, the Black Panther?
Yeah,
really?
Black Panther, yeah.
Cool.
It's a new type of fish or whatever.
Why are you watching a video right now?
Because I'm trying to watch a trailer of the movie to see if she has red hair.
Did you see the one, there's a myth one with, there's like a half, like fish, half monkey. It's like a monkey looking mermaid.
No, but I don't doubt that.
There's a thing where, I don't know if it's from India or it's one of those other countries where they just take like a fish and like a monkey skeleton and like put them together, and it's like this scary looking fucking monkey fish thing.
No, I haven't seen it.
Okay.
That sounds like one of those, like, I don't know, past B-list, like C-listed movies that you'd watch, like, when you have nothing else to watch.
No, it's a real thing that they've put together before.
I'm sure that...
There's just so many creatures that people believe in that... Or half the people believe in, you know.
Like what? Like
aliens?
Bigfoot? Like aliens? Oh my god.
Area 51.
What's going on in Area 51?
Hold on, look, I found a trailer.
I don't want to watch the trailer.
But it doesn't look like that girl.
Are you sure this is in Pirates of the Caribbean?
No. It's a Little Mermaid.
Originals.
Alright, so she has red hair.
The live action is a live action. They're going to change it up to whatever they want.
I know, but it gets frustrating. Same thing with Tarzan, how they named him John Clayton. That is the name of the bad guy.
It's like the fifth time you brought this up.
I'm sorry. I'm still very upset about it. Like, he asked me earlier if I was going to go see Lion King, and I was like, I want to. I'm just like, I'm really scared that they're going to jack it up. But they do it with every movie. Like, look at the Superman movies. They should be amazing. They suck.
Yeah. They do suck.
They suck so bad.
Do you remember Superman 2?
Oh my god, they're gonna use what's his face from Twilight as the new Batman.
The new Batman, yeah.
What? Are you fucking kidding me? Robert Patterson or something.
Sparkly Batman.
Sparkly Batman. It's like
Sparkly
seriously?
Who's sparkles?
Who the fuck decided to cast him as Batman?
Dude, I
don't even like Batman.
He's probably gonna make a good Batman because he wants to get away from that stigma or that stereotype of him as a fucking romantic vampire type person. I think he's gonna throw us all into that and really go like deep dark night type shit.
He might.
Because he wants to get away from that teenage heartthrob type genre. He wants to be a serious actor.
Well, that's the thing about Hollywood. They're only remaking the movies that they think people will go watch, regardless of whether or not people are in it.
Could you imagine how stoked he was though when he finally gets to be Batman?
Yeah.
This guy is living in a cave right now and working out nonstop, like just losing his mind. But yeah, I had the same thought too, like sparkly Batman. What the fuck are they thinking? But then when I thought about it more, I'm like, well, maybe.
But even in like what is the most Batman vs Superman, and the Superman they chose was just like, that was a terrible character for Superman. I don't even know his name, but he just sucked.
Henry Cavill?
Just sucked.
Dude, did you? His mustache was CGI'd out too. His top lip was CGI.
He couldn't just shave it. He's getting paid what, like $1 million to do the movie? $500,000.
It was just from
just fucking shave your mustache.
It was from the reshoots that they're doing because they shot it, and then he went on to do a different movie where it was like a war movie or something. And his mustache was like important.
Oh, okay.
And then they did a bunch of reshoots as movies normally do, and they're like, he's like, I kind of need the mustache, and they're like, we're just CGI it out, and if you pay attention, it looks fucking weird. Moving on.
We going on to the aliens.
Did we?
You tried to segue over.
We started, and then Sam fucking.
Sam wasn't done with the Little Mermaid conversation.
That's okay.
I had to see the trailer.
So Area 51, I don't know like what the fuck's going on, but all these people want to storm Area 51 for some reason now. They started a pension.
No,
petition.
A petition.
Petition?
Come on.
I got there.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. It's just my Facebook's been filled with memes about people talking about Area 51. Just like they want to go and find out what the fuck's in there. Like, do you think there's alien technology in there?
I'm sure
like,
there's nothing in there.
Why is it so guarded? Why is it? But the stigmatism or the rumor or the myth,
the common knowledge type, yeah.
Common knowledge is that Area 51 is where the fucking aliens are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the government wants you to think that it's Area 51, so you don't look at the other places.
Where else would we look?
I don't know. Area 27.
Is there an Area 27?
I have no idea.
Like, why is
I'm just throwing out a number.
No, but like legitimately, why would you keep all of the secrets in a location that everyone is aware that that's where the secrets are?
Yeah, That's
like,
just
legitimately,
stupid.
why would you do that? As a government, you clearly know that nobody, like, even if they were to storm it or somebody else was to get it, you know, I'm just thinking, like, long-term
That thing's
military
probably
plan.
like empty as fuck.
No, I'm sure there's stuff in there. They probably have aircrafts and stuff. Whatever their cover was, you know, like, let's say aliens are real then. I don't know if they are or not. Let's say the aliens are real, and they did make contact or whatever, and there was alien ships at one point there, right?
Yeah.
They're not going to keep it there.
You don't think so?
Why? Why would they?
Yeah,
I don't
everybody
know.
knows about
Maybe
it.
because it's so big, like they can't move it, so they just have to make the base there.
It is possible. I mean, it is possible that something is there, right? I mean, there's enough guards and stuff there, but I think that's just more of a threat of the humans, like us, our society, wanting to get in there. And so many people have broken through those gates, you know, hops the fences and stuff, and they get caught in the big area.
It's super fun now, just for me to think about people are like, wait a minute. Why don't we just go fucking look at it? Like, who's with me? And everyone's like, yeah, we're all with you. Let's do this.
Okay, but again, so let's say that the government sees this big bubble of people saying, let's go see Area 51. You don't think they're going to move stuff?
Right, they might. I mean, yeah.
You don't think they're going to hide stuff?
They might move it or hide it or up the security.
I don't understand what the big deal is. I mean, if there are aliens and the government does know about it, like, what's the big deal of letting the public know? I mean, honestly, like, you think people are going to freak out and riot?
Here's the problem, right? The problem is that people believe what they want to. We're actually in a generation now where people cherry pick the facts that they want to use.
They do cherry pick.
They don't even look at all the facts anymore. They cherry pick only the ones they want to hear, and that's it. That's why, like, flat earthers still exist. They cherry pick this stuff as fact, and all the other facts that were relevant to that
they just
are
ignore
just thrown out the window. They
just ignore and let
So
it
it's the
fall
same
aside.
thing with the whole argument with aliens and everything else, okay? The government or anybody can throw out the facts, right? And the believers, the conspiracy theorists, they're going to cherry pick the information they want, and the rest of it's going to be irrelevant, and it's not going to matter. Like, at this present time, I don't think anybody is in the state of mind to trust anything. The government can come out and go, aliens exist, right? They'll go, aliens exist. This is the evidence that we have, right? You're going to have, like, the super religious people that is against their religion that are going to go, that's total BS, that's garbage, and they're going to throw it out the window.
Just because you're religious doesn't mean you can't believe in aliens.
I'm just saying that the radical people that believe solely in just what it states and that it can't possibly happen, the individuals that would say, okay, if aliens exist, my religion no longer matters type thing.
That's
For
not
those
true.
individuals.
That's not true.
That's
for
not
some
true
people.
at all.
For some groups of people.
Well, seriously, there are hundreds of different galaxies, millions of different galaxies.
Mathematically, obviously,
Mathematically,
The
like,
Pope.
it doesn't even make sense that there is not other life form somewhere else.
Is it Pope Francis right now?
Yes.
Is that the guy?
Yeah.
He was open about, like, a whole thing to accepting the possibility of alien life forms, and he's even got, like, maybe a program or a guy that's in charge of that fact.
Well, here's the thing about
It's like, if there's a God and he created us, he probably created other shit.
Right?
Here's the thing.
Or maybe God is an alien.
Well, here's the thing about
That's a little
the
far-fetched.
religion. Here's the thing about
He can't be an alien if he's from this universe.
technically you'd be the
Sure
alien
can.
that created everything. Aliens, anything that's outside of our planet, therefore you'd be an alien.
That's what.
No,
okay.
that's not necessarily
I guess.
true. We are aliens just as much as any other thing is.
So what?
Right.
If
We're
we
from
go
a
to
different
a
planet than they are.
If we go to a different planet, we would be the alien.
Yeah.
But argumentatively, we were only given, like, if you're following, like, the Christian faith, for example, we were only given the information about our group of people. It's not to say that he didn't go to a whole other planet 10 galaxies away and do the same thing with a whole other generation of different individual beings.
Test out a different product.
With a whole different theory, you know, or like a whole different, you know, manuscript or Bible that they have to follow themselves or are supposed to, if you're
like,
believing in a God.
It's like the different planets are just God starting a different game. Like, I have different save things on my video games.
Yeah, could be.
Or like Minecraft with different worlds.
Exactly.
Could be.
Sure.
Could easily be.
Awesome. Cool. So the bunch of memes I've been seeing about storming Area 51, my favorite one, I don't know if you guys have seen it
I haven't seen
at
it.
all,
I don't know
but
on Facebook.
it was like, the starting of it was like 400,000 people storm Area 51. And it was like Johnny Knoxville. Hi, I'm Johnny Knoxville and welcome to Jackass. And it was like Jackass 4 starts. That was my favorite one. It was so good.
I haven't seen anything on my Facebook page about storming Area 51.
Haven't? No, you didn't?
No.
That's the only reason I bring it up. I don't watch the news. I just look at the dumb Facebook. Then all of a sudden, it was just like people posting stuff about Area 51. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm out of the loop.
To be fair, though, like, I'm friends with, like, moms and family.
Oh, wow. That's pretty lame.
Yeah.
I don't even go on Facebook. Like, I've been on Facebook like twice this month.
That's probably better for your health, mental health. Good point. Okay, so let's move on to this story I wanted to mention because it's just interesting. Lexington, Kentucky, 2-barrel warehouses at the Jim Beam
Yes, I did hear about
aging
that.
facility burns for hours overnight in Kentucky. WKYT reports the facility caught fire around 11:30 p.m. Tuesday. One warehouse caught fire, which then spread to the second warehouse. Roughly 45,000 barrels of bourbon were in one of the burning warehouses. Officials said it's possible the fire was caused by a lightning strike.
Yeah, I didn't hear about
I believe that a lot of it, the whiskey maybe probably drained to like a local river source.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was contaminating the fish life.
Yeah.
Bunch of drunk fish.
Drunk fish. Go catch your fish there and get a little tipsy while you eat.
Yeah, all those fish were drunk as shit.
Bunch of drunk fish. See a boat. Hey, watch my beer. Check this. Right into the boat. Bunch of fishermen are going. Never had this much luck in my life.
That's crazy though. It's a lot of barrels though. 45,000 barrels of
They
whiskey.
were talking about like the price increases and people worrying about that, but I guess they have so many different ones that it wasn't really like.
You know what they should do? Jim Beam should come out with a floater. What do they call it? Bobbers. A little barrel of bobber.
Yeah.
A barrel bobber.
Yeah, that'd be cute.
It's like, for an iconic reference to their biggest.
That could be cool.
So
I bet you a bunch of people would buy it too. They're like,
Oh, yeah.
I totally need this barrel.
But
that says Jim Beam on it. They cost $10.
Yeah.
How fucked up that is though that they think the fire started because of a goddamn lightning strike too.
Yeah.
Just like Mother Nature was like, nope.
When I was younger, my house got hit by lightning.
Did it? I think you've mentioned this before.
Mother Nature's like, nope, I'm a whiskey girl or whatever, I'm a rum type of person.
Yeah, my house got hit by
You
lightning.
can elaborate on that. I'm just saying, just go ahead.
Yeah, so when I was younger, we were out of town, we were on vacation, and the house got hit by lightning, and the neighbor had to call the fire department, and they had to the house didn't burn down or anything, but there was like a small little area that caught fire, but we had to replace all the electronics in the house.
Oh, it fried everything?
I don't know if they were just worried about it frying everything, because it hit the electrical box or whatever.
Okay.
So we had to replace everything. And
like a refrigerator, a stove,
fridge, TVs, tanning bed, everything.
That's expensive.
Is that a tanning bed?
Yeah.
Jesus. Wow. Anyway.
You know my mom.
Yeah, I do know your mom. Who owns a tanning bed in their house?
We did.
That's crazy.
Jake's brother and
wife.
They have a tanning bed in their house.
That's crazy. It was just one of those things. I don't know. I guess I never really knew. Who wants a tanning bed? How much do those cost? I have no idea.
People that want to be tan and subject themselves to skin cancer.
You were talking about lightning strikes. It reminded me when my brother bought his house. Believe it or not, because we were doing the roof, and they were talking about it. On the top of my brother's roof, he actually has lightning rods, 6 of them on the top of it, because his house was struck. I want to say 3, maybe 6. It might have even been 6 times.
Jesus.
It had been struck enough times to where they had to actually install, and the power company had paid money to install it on his roof because it was short-circuiting through his whole house.
What?
Yeah, they replaced I remember Joe said that they had replaced the electrical inside of his house twice from lightning strikes from before.
Wow.
Yeah, and so they installed this lightning rod, and it's literally like a rod with a strip on the top of his roof. If you look at it, they're weird. It's literally like spikes. They come up to a narrow point. If you were to fall on the top of his roof, you would impale yourself and probably die. It would go right through you because it's real thin with a point at the tip.
Yeah.
And there's 6 of them across the peak of his house.
Oh.
to prevent lightning strikes.
I've never been to his house.
I would think that would cause lightning strikes if you have like.
Yeah, but
like
see,
a way to track the lightning.
The attention, the point, the reason why they did it is because now if it hits, it's going to be grounded outside of his house and not hit his electrical.
Oh.
So
okay.
it follows a rod and it goes straight down into the ground.
And it seems like it might attract lightning just because it's pointing upward.
But even if it does, it's not. It's grounded now. It's going to go straight in, and it's not going to touch his house or electrical.
See, my thought process when I was younger was like, our house has gotten hit by lightning. That means it'll never happen again because lightning doesn't strike the same place twice.
Most likely.
You know.
Most likely.
But
that's a myth, though.
That's
lightning
the other
doesn't
argument, though.
Strike the same place twice.
Like everyone's surprised
I remember,
about the whiskey, you know.
I remember seeing a fucking person that got struck by lightning twice, and then after he died and they buried him, his gravestone got struck by lightning. I don't know if this was made up.
Yeah, I don't know if that's made up or
Didn't your grandma get struck by lightning or something?
No, I don't remember.
I thought something happened with your Uncle Bobby. Why he was Down syndrome or autistic or whatever he was.
My Uncle Bobby wasn't my grandma, so it was somebody else's. And
I thought they got electrocuted or shocked by lightning or something when they were pregnant.
I'm pretty sure whoever it was, Aunt so-and-so, great Aunt so-and-so, got electrocuted while pregnant.
Oh.
And that's what they believed caused his Down syndrome. Of course, technology's come a long way since then.
I don't think that's
what... Somebody in your family had like a stone baby or something that was in a museum?
I don't know.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know, your mom told me about
it. My mom talks about a lot of weird things, alright?
Yeah,
I don't know what's true and what's not anymore.
She does talk about some weird things.
Did you see there was a Keanu Reeves interview, like on a talk show. But was it Stephen Colbert that did it? Maybe. And sometimes he asks his guests, like, "What do you think happens to us when we die?" So he asked Keanu Reeves this. He's like, "What do you think happens to us when we die?" And Keanu Reeves was like, "Deep breath." And like he kind of thought about it a little bit, and he's like, "I know that the ones who love us will miss us." That was his answer. I just thought that was pretty.
So I saw this thing.
Amazing.
It is amazing.
It's a good answer.
It's a good answer.
It is a good answer. I saw this thing on Facebook, and it was like a post from, I don't know, like a story type thing, and it was like embodied my belief completely. Like it was like, this is, you know, your body is not your spirit. Your spirit is in your body. Your body is just the vessel. Like, so your spirit's gonna, you know, you're gonna leave your body. Like, and I was like, yay! I was so excited.
Okay.
Yeah. Because this is just my vessel. My spirit, my consciousness is all gonna go away, and it's gonna go somewhere else when I die.
Cool. So last week was the 4th of July.
Yeah, okay.
And then I did like...
We're done with that conversation, I guess.
What do you want from me?
Nothing.
What do you want to
I
talk
don't
about?
want nothing.
We talk about
I don't want nothing.
What?
We've gone through this at least 6 different episodes. We get into the topic of religion or beliefs, and you go through what you believe. He discounts everything you say.
Yeah, because he's an atheist and he doesn't believe in anything.
Yeah.
He believes he's just gonna die and it's just gonna be darkness or fire.
I mean, one would argue if you're an atheist that nothing would happen. You'd go to sleep like you would, and you just wouldn't wake up. There would be nothing else afterwards. There wouldn't be a dark place that you'd be in. You'd just be asleep.
Yeah, well, it's been proven that energy cannot be created nor destroyed.
Bullshit!
So your energy
How many times are you
going
going to quote this stupid thing? Oh, energy doesn't die. Oh, does it? Oh, okay. Okay, sweet. Awesome.
Anyways, go ahead with your next subject.
The 4th of July was last week.
It
and
was.
I did the fireworks thing. And then I'm pretty thankful that my Facebook wasn't filled with a bunch of pussy-ass, bitch-ass veterans holding signs saying something like, "Please be respectful because I have PTSD."
What the hell's wrong with you?
What are you talking about?
I mean, I know that you're a vet too, technically, but that's just rude.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Have you seen these people before
I've seen
in the
some
past?
of them, but I don't understand what you're trying to get at.
When 4th of July comes up, they want attention or something, and it's just them holding a sign says,
Or it's just a random person holding a
please
sign.
be respectful. I'm a veteran and I have PTSD. They're like being like little whiny little bitches about it. Like whatever.
What? Like, don't think that's being a whiny little bitch.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Did you see Battle? Did you get shot at? Did you have grenades dropped on you and loud booms?
A real veteran.
Did you?
That may actually have
Did you?
a problem knows the difference between bombs, gunfire, and fucking fireworks. And if they do, they don't actually complain about it. They're gonna hide in their room under their beds with like their gun in their hands, and they'll wait it out. All right, because they're real. They're not these little fucking whatever the fuck.
Well, I know when.
Completely disagree.
Yeah, I completely disagree.
Negative. I'm saying that I didn't see any of these this year, and I'm happy that I didn't see any. That's what I was saying. I'm being positive. This is positive.
It's not really.
That was not
What are you talking about? I didn't see any. There weren't any doing it this year.
Yeah,
so that's good.
okay.
I'm glad they did it.
Okay, so it's so great that I didn't see any of these posts. As you say, these... What did you call them?
I was being mean about it. I was calling
Yeah,
them
you were
pussies.
being mean about it.
Calling them pussies.
Yeah, so was that positive or was that mean?
But they were just being pussies.
It was mean.
Oh, they were just pussies.
Do you have PTSD?
I don't know.
No.
For some-
Okay, so
no,
you
I'm
have
fine.
no
I'm
right
fine.
to talk
I'm
about
fine.
it.
I'm fine. The people with actual problems, they usually don't bring it up. And they usually don't go out.
That's not true at all. Of
taking
course
a
they bring it
photo.
up. They talk to counselors. They go
They don't
with
go
the people.
out of their way to make a fucking sign and then to get their picture taken and then post it on the internet.
Maybe they do.
No, they don't.
Maybe it's that
No,
important.
they don't.
Well, to see, clearly they do.
No,
Because
they
you've
don't.
seen
No,
photos
they
of
don't.
them.
No, they don't.
All right.
So you remember earlier when Gabby had said something and you tried to put in your 2 cents, and I
Yes,
said, well,
yes,
when you're in a relationship, then
yes.
you can actually put in your 2
Yeah,
cents.
kind of.
Reminds me of this guy that I work with when he was talking about parenting and talking about my kid's never gonna act like this and it's not that hard and da da da. Guess what? He doesn't have kids. So same concept. When you have kids, your opinion might count. So
If you've had PTSD, your opinion might count.
yeah, if you had PTSD, your opinion might count. Sorry.
It's like people trying to talk about like depression, for example. If you've never experienced a full-on episode of depression, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know until you've actually
Are you
experienced it.
chewing fucking ice right now?
I am.
Ice from your fireball?
I am.
It seems just awful.
Why?
I don't know. I don't like when people chew ice.
I'm sorry.
Did you see the bottle kicking challenge? The bottle cap
Yeah,
kicking
yeah, I
challenge?
seen with Jason Statham.
Yeah, they have a bottle and he like spin kicks and the bottle.
Cap off, yeah.
Have you seen a bunch of other ones?
I haven't seen too many others.
I've seen a bunch of other people do the same thing. A bunch of martial artists do it. I seen a porn star do it with his dick. He whipped around, hit the bottle cap off with his dick. I seen a construction worker use like a crane. It wasn't a crane. It was like one of those bobcat dumpster fucking things.
Oh, I did see that.
He spun around. He knocked the lid off.
Oh no, I didn't see that. I saw maybe they were doing a bottle flip in it or
I
something.
seen a guy with a tape measure. That guy was pretty awesome.
I didn't see the tape measure one.
Yeah, he like literally just whips the tape measure out and it goes, and knocks it off. Like,
But the
a
point
good distance too.
is they hit the bottle cap and it spins up and off.
Oh.
That's the point. The real good ones, like the martial, like Jason Statham,
Yeah.
the expert one, is the cap's actually like on it
Fully
tight,
tight, yeah.
and he does like a spinning back hit, and he hits it just right with his foot, and he spins it off.
That's pretty.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's pretty.
And then like a bunch of other people have been doing the same thing, and a lot of them have been jokes and fun, and just
Yeah.
like the porn star one where it was loose.
Yeah.
He hit it with his dick.
Yeah.
Which was fun.
Do they spill the bottle when they do it?
No.
Oh,
They don't
okay.
spill the bottle. That's the point. You're just supposed to hit the cap off.
Okay.
That's
Like
what makes
the
it like.
bottle's not supposed to move.
That's what makes it
Gotcha.
like professional
Yeah.
type thing. There was also this redneck that he tried to kick it off and he missed, and then he just hit it with his. He had like a mullet. And
Oh.
he hit it with his hair. The cap wasn't tight. It was just like
Yeah.
barely on there.
I just want to point out to you, dear, we're ganging up on Frankie this episode, not on you.
Sure.
Do you feel it?
No. Ow.
totally there.
Okay.
Whatever.
Wait a miss.
Yeah, you failed. Do you have clothes over there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They were just like.
Do you just have your case next to you?
What case?
The case of beer?
I know. I just brought 3 of them.
Oh, okay.
I'm on my 3rd one.
Do you have anything else? You sticking with beer tonight?
Want me to drink anything? I got Fireball.
I got Fireball.
I bought it.
I paid you for it.
You give me half what it was worth. You give me $5.
I told you to get the little one.
It was the one on the shelf.
Did you see the bottle?
No.
So he got me not like the huge one, but like the big one.
It's like the regular
Like this, and I was like, he was like, I couldn't find anything smaller,
like
and I was like
maybe
they have them right by the cash register in the back, like they have the
it's
the
like
little
a
ones.
liter.
Like,
Yeah.
The ones behind the cash register person is like a pint.
yeah, but that's fine. I only had $5. I was like, I know this is like $8 or $10, but I only have $5.
I know, but when you asked, I wasn't even considering the cost.
Dude, he had already went to Giant Eagle. I was like,
me.
why didn't you tell me? He was like, I don't know.
Because I was at the thing, and there were people around me, and I was just trying to have a conversation, and then I was kind of paranoid about people, so I didn't really want to get into, I don't know. I got weird because there were just other people around me.
Yeah, you did get weird around other people. So speaking of Frankie getting weird around other people, I got a story for you guys. So Frankie went back to go get my Fireball, and he decided
This
to
isn't a
like.
funny story. We don't need to bring this up at all.
Yeah, he decided
I'm the one
to
that
tell.
told you. You don't need
To
to
tell
say
the
anything.
guy
You don't need
at
to
the
do-
cash register,
This-
yeah, I'm gonna go hang out with this girl tonight. She wants Fireball. I'm like, yeah, okay. The girl that's married with her husband were hanging out.
Just shut up.
He was trying to be all like guyish. I don't even know.
It was awkward small talk.
I was trying to sound cool and impress the person.
Yeah, he was trying to impress
'Cause
the
I've seen him a
cash
second
register
time.
at Giant Eagle,
Like
or
his
the cash
opinion matters.
register person,
The checkout guy? Yeah.
the checkout guy at Giant Eagle.
Because he recognized me. He's like, you're back again? I'm like, yeah, bro. I gotta hang. Oh, God, I'm such a douche.
Did you say bro?
No, I don't know what I said. All I know is when I was walking out of the store, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm so stupid. I kind of wanted to just shoot myself in the face.
It's hilarious.
It's not hilarious.
It's so hilarious. I bet people are laughing listening to this.
I don't like those embarrassing moments like that where you look back.
I know, you don't count.
I don't like that.
You don't count. You don't like
No,
comedy.
when I think about it again, I just.
Why did I do that?
Yeah, I just.
Yeah. I relive those memories all the time. I don't know why.
I think it's
No,
hilarious.
I do.
Nuts.
No, I kind of do the same thing, all the time. Cause like I don't know, my anxiety or whatever. I replay events over and over again, and I just go like, oh, why did I do that? Oh, I'm so stupid.
Yep.
I do things all the time that are stupid that I'm like, why did I do that? But it is what it is.
I know, but
but it's one of those things like I relive it over and over inside of my head, so I don't like it.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
how to stop it either.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
I'm like,
Yeah.
stop, and try to think of something else, and it still plays through. There's nothing
It
I can
gets
do to
like
stop
stuck.
it.
So you remember when I was like freaked out that I was gonna get fired
From which job?
from this one?
Yes.
So this guy came in and he said that he was like a contractor and he's talking about these people and I'm like, oh yeah, people are freaking crazy, and we're like downing, people are crazy and they have no idea, and I'm like, oh my god, what if he was a homeowner? Oh my god, what if he was not a contractor and he was a homeowner? And I was like freaking out that I was gonna lose my job.
It is what it is. It is what it is. I tell myself that all the time, but it doesn't stop.
But I mean, like,
happening over and over.
I don't find that offensive because I know that I'm crazy. Like, I will fully admit that.
But that's the other thing too. Like,
I tell the guys at work all the time.
You're fearful to say stuff because you're fearful that somebody's gonna take it the wrong way.
Yeah, that somebody's gonna get offended and I'm gonna get fired.
I get the same thing. Like, I'm kind of fearful about like how people are gonna take it the wrong way too. But how did we get there? Why does it matter?
Because everybody's so fucking butthurt.
Right, like when they changed the Little Mermaid to a black girl.
What?
Yeah, so the trailer actually worked. I liked her.
I'm just kidding. No, the internet got ahead of itself because no one was really that outraged, and I don't know why they were trying to pretend like they were.
Well, that's the thing.
I haven't met a single.
Outlets, they
I haven't met an actual single person that really gave a fuck. Like if it's good, it's good. Like there's no. And like it, but anyways.
She has red hair. I'm good.
I totally just realized that your hat's from Kingdom Hearts.
It is from Kingdom Hearts.
I totally just realized. That's awesome.
Did you play Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah, I played a couple of them.
It was awesome.
Yeah. Never even heard of Kingdom Hearts.
I remember I played
surprising.
Through the first one.
Really, because you're not a gamer.
On the PS2.
Is it a Disney thing?
I want yes. You get no. That's the best part about it. It is a Disney thing. You asked me if I like Disney before. Fucking Kingdom Hearts. You get to go through all the Disney worlds.
Can you download that one?
Dude, there's a new one you can get. Kingdom Hearts 3. You can play that one. Like you can go through like the original Tarzan level. You go through fucking the Nightmare Before Christmas level, which is awesome.
Oh my god, Minecraft had a Nightmare Before Christmas and it was the best thing ever.
Did it? That's cool. But you get to like fight the bad guys too, like Boogie Oogie. He was a bad guy.
Yay!
You get to fight
I
him.
totally want that. What is it called?
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts.
I've mentioned it before.
Kingdom Hearts 3 is out. No, you can get Kingdom Hearts 3 for the Xbox.
I know.
3. Alright? No, it's dope.
I know.
Awesome. Cool.
It's
Speaking of other things and stuff,
I'm sorry, honey.
Things and stuff, I gotta bring up adult content. I was looking up.
Can you wait? Can you wait
Where
2
you
seconds?
Where you going?
Do you want to give me a one?
I don't know, adult conversation.
I was sketching some Cenobites. Do you know the Cenobites? From Hellraiser? The movie Hellraiser, there's the Cenobites, and they're basically like a religious organization from hell.
Okay.
And I have the puzzle box tattooed on my arm.
Isn't that Pandora's box?
No.
Oh, I thought it was Pandora's box.
It's not Pandora's box.
Don't you
That's
have
different.
Pandora's box?
Pandora's box contained. The fuck did it contain? Was it agony? As soon as they opened it, people experienced agony that was trapped in the box.
Do you not have Pandora's box on you?
No, I do not have Pandora's box.
I thought you did.
I have Le Merchant's box, the puzzle box from Hellraiser on me, but that's a different box.
I knew somebody with Pandora's box. I thought it was you. Yeah. Anyways, continue.
You just got that box. I was confused. When you open the box, it's great. It's like the best thing ever. It's like you really want it. Like you feel body. It's like a full body orgasm once you open it. But just like an orgasm when you're watching gross porn, as soon as you come, you like feel ashamed. You're like, I shouldn't have done that. Because then the Cenobites come for you, and then they have the chains. And the chains rip you apart.
Okay.
Anyway, so I was just sketching out some Cenobites, like Pinhead. You know Pinhead.
Yeah.
He's the iconic Cenobite.
Okay.
He's got pins all over his head.
Yeah.
Doug Bradley. So I wanted to do some sketching. So I was sketching them and I was looking them up. And then I happened to stumble upon this adult film star named Lilith the Cenobite. And her thing, she's like, what was she, from Portugal or something? She's fat. She is fat. And her thing is that she eats food for money. People pay her to just stuff her fat face with food.
I've seen this before, yeah.
Have you seen this before?
Yeah. Actually, there's been a couple TV shows that have like hit on that too. Psych, the TV show.
TV show, I remember
they
that.
Did that, yeah. Only it wasn't eating; it was they were paying the chick to just live her normal life.
But
like she had an audience for whatever she was doing for the day.
This chick, she said she was terminal, like she was gonna die or something for some reason. And until then, she's like, she only eats when people pay her to eat, like on the internet or whatever.
Okay.
I don't know. It was
that's just crazy, man.
Weird and interesting. Just like this person that's, overweight and like unhealthy, and she's just like that's what you're gonna continue to do. People just pay her to eat certain things.
What was that movie? The Truman Show or something.
The Truman Show was with Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey, yeah.
read that one.
Where he didn't really even know he was on a TV show.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
well, that was the whole point.
Yeah.
From a baby, he grew up and he was just on the show. Bob Ross. You remember Bob Ross?
what about him?
Yes,
The
the
painter?
painter.
They don't sell any of his paintings. I recently watched a video. It's like, where are all the Bob Ross paintings? And they're donating all of them to like the Smithsonian, the Smithsonian Natural History Museum. It's like the top like history museum or whatever.
All right.
Like the major one that they're all going there.
Yeah.
But they were talking about Bob Ross and people just like trying to inquire to buy his paintings, but because of who he was as a person, like a nice guy and whatever, they're like, no, they're not for sale. We're not selling them. We're not trying to make a profit off this shit. Like they make profit off of selling like his paints and stuff.
Yeah.
Like his paints and his easels.
How
and
did we get from Pinhead to the
Bob
painter?
Ross?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was trying
Okay.
to talk about the Lilith, the Cenobite, but you guys didn't really bite on that.
Sorry, my mom texted me. I got distracted.
Okay.
Never really seen the movie. So I don't know what you're talking about to begin with, really.
What movie?
Hellraiser?
With the Hellraiser and the Cenobites.
Oh.
Yeah.
Actually, she didn't really have anything to do with the Cenobites. She was just like a oddly shaped person. The Cenobites are kind of disfigured.
Did I tell you
majorly-
that your dad got me a bow?
You said that he was going to get you a bow.
He did.
Yeah.
He got it for me. He gave it to me last weekend.
Well, that's nice. Did
I
you shoot
know.
it?
No,
No,
not
we
yet.
still gotta set it up.
Yeah, we gotta go outside the outdoor store, but we gotta finish the fence first.
I gotta finish the fence.
So you gotta get your bow in order so we can do the bow shoot.
My bow's not in
next
order
month.
at all. I don't even know if I have a bow anymore.
Yeah. Baby, you gotta get yours done too, which I think yours is ready, right?
No.
You just need arrows?
No, I need to get it restrung.
Do you? I thought when we took it up there, the guy said it was fine. You just needed a new sight.
No, possibly, but the string's kind of messed up. I need to talk to the main guy and see. I might be able to
Jeff,
get it.
right?
Yeah, I think so.
Where are you going?
The Great Lakes Outdoor out in, Burton?
No, it's out in Middlefield.
Middlefield.
I've never gone there before.
You should totally go there.
I think that's probably good.
Okay.
Probably just end this.
All right. Goodbye. Have a good night.
Okay. That's the whole
Look,
thing.
dear, nobody interrupted you or teamed up
That's
on
the whole
you.
thing, I guess. Peace
out. I stole it. Peace out.
Is that a Kermit the Frog interpretation?
Maybe.